You feel, however, that we're making progress in this.
Welcome to the COS Livin podcast, where we discuss everything within the state of the world, the state of your world, and the state of creation. I am your host, Randy A.B. Axius, and today I have a very special guest. My guest, please introduce yourself.
I am Prince Yithrow, Ruel bin Yahweh, and it's an honor to be here. I appreciate you inviting me here, bro.
Of course. Yeah, thank you for coming. And thank you for being not only on time, but early.
That's right.
You know, that tells a lot about character. That tells a lot about, how important this opportunity is for you. So thank you so much, and I definitely really respect that. So first, Yithrow, tell me about yourself. If someone on the street didn't know you, what would be 3 things that you would tell them about yourself?
I mean, I wouldn't tell them. I just let them observe me. Because, this is the 21st century bit, bro.
Right.
Dudes could talk a cat off a fish truck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in these days of time, it's all about action, deeds, and words. So I never tell nobody nothing about me. I just let them watch me and observe me and let them ask me questions from that point. You feel me?
Okay. So in that observing, in my understanding of what you just said, would you then invite them to something that you're doing, or would you?
Yes, it depends on the person, the character, you know what I'm saying? The vibe,
right.
The chemistry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna just invite anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta make sure the person fit to come in.
Right. For the people that don't know, you actually just served some time,
Mm-hmm.
right? You just got out here a free man. How does it feel to be outside of that and to be living your purpose in its fullest?
I mean, praise Yahweh. To be free, St. John 8:32, we know the truth. That's what set us free, mentally and spiritually. And, it feels so good, to actually be out here, to actually use my hands and my feet. Because, when you inside those tombs, you on the cross.
Right.
Your hands and your feet are tied. So you got to depend on other people to get things done for you.
Right.
So in that sense right there, it definitely feels good to be able to move around. But it's just being able to move around and go to the store, out to the movies, out to the mall, it don't make us free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I understand that sense in the conscious state, because they still got us sectioned off at the border of Mexico. They still got us sectioned off at the border of Canada. And you give me 60 million of my Hebrew brothers and sisters, and we go to the shores and say, hey, we ready to go. We're going to see the National Guard come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're going to see old school tactics where they had water hole and dogs sick on us when we say, hey, we ready to go.
Right.
So in that sense, we not free. So, I want all my brothers in the tune to understand that. Just because we get out here, we still inside the land that's not ours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't control the Texas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to answer your question, family.
Okay, yeah, no, I appreciate that. So, would you say mindfulness is very important in just your everyday life? Because to understand that just because you have the freedom to walk around doesn't truly mean you're free. So people actually have to be mindful of that fact.
That's right.
So how important is mindfulness to you?
Actually, that's one of our, in the nation of Yahweh, that's one of our basic Hebrew Israelite principles, that we be aware, alert, and security minded at all times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got a 28 more attributes that we go by. It's mental faculties. Yahweh teaches us to be cautious in our actions. He teaches us to exhibit a rational mind, and furthermore to enhance it, to put something on it. When you go to scriptures like 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 25, it says that those that are striving for mastery, they temper it in all things. Mm-hmm. Now, when you look at that word mastery, you're going to see that it means knowledge. Right. You're going to see that it means wisdom. You're going to see that it means understanding. You're going to see that it means clairvoyance. So, mastery, what we're trying to obtain is the ability to grasp and comprehend the things that's obscure to other people, because we ain't regular.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We are not regular.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, mindfulness is definitely important. Now, check it out. When you look up temperate inside the Strong's Exhaustion Concordance in the Greek section, it's going to take you to 1467, which is going to lead you to 1468. And it means self-restraint in diet and chastity. It also means self-restraint in everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when you striving for mastery, these are the things, these are the steps that you must take for you to obtain this mastery, everything that I just described. Right. Because a proper diet is important. You know what I'm saying? Chastity is important. That's why you see boxers and everybody that's in sport activity, before they get ready to go to an event, they don't even have sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So us striving for mastery, that mindfulness is definitely important.
What would be three ways you would describe the nation of Yahweh?
Describe the nation of Yahweh.
Yes, sir.
Well, one of the ways I describe the nation of Yahweh, I just describe us by our belief.
Right.
You know, and our belief is there's one God, Yahweh, the Father of all men, the Holy Bible, and Yahweh ben Yahweh is the great light, and rule and guide for faith and practice of the laws, statutes, judgments, and commandments of Yahweh. Yahweh ben Yahweh, and those who believe in him in his name are immortal. Character, integrity, and morality, it determines destiny. Love of more man is next to the love of his son, Yahweh ben Yahweh. You feel what I'm saying? So we ask all of us the same thing. We'll describe us the same way. We're going to repeat it the same way. And another way that I describe it, I describe the teaching. You know, what did everybody want to know? What did he teach us? Right. You know, Yahweh ben Yahweh teaches his disciples and followers to practice charity and benevolence, to protect chastity, to respect the ties of blood and friendship, to adopt the principles and reveal the laws of Yahweh, to assist the feeble, guide and open the eyes of the blind, heal the ears of the deaf, raise up the oppressed and downtrodden, shelter the widow and the orphan, guard the altar of Yahweh, support the government of Yahweh, inculcate morality, promote learning, love more men, fear Yahweh, employ his mercy, work for happiness, and be industrious. So we know when it comes to describing us, we got a lot to talk about, and we got a lot to show. You know what I'm saying? Another way that I describe the nation of Yahweh is based on morality. You know what I'm saying? That's what the nation of Yahweh is based on. But you got a lot of groups out here, like Big Bro was saying earlier. When you say Israel, you know, that's broad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We Yisrael.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to pronounce it correctly because everybody not out here claiming to be Yisrael.
Right.
Everybody not out here claiming to be Yahudah.
Right.
See me?
Right. So let's take this into another direction. Are you a parent?
Yes, I'm a parent.
Okay. So you've worked with willing prisoners in the prison system. Do you plan to take the same approach for civilians and community members like children and things like that? Or like, as far as like, because my understanding of the prison system, I have a brother that's in the Tombs, right? And one day I was speaking with him, and he told me like he feels like his mind is trapped. You know, and I told him, I said, brother, that's not a good way to actually think about it. You actually got time to free your mind. You have time to train your mind. You have time to uplift and enlighten your mind. You know what I mean? So with people that have no choice but to, you know, seek out a different perspective, how will you then approach these people that feel like they're free and they feel like they have
It's still
choice?
inside the tomb or it's inside
outside
the tomb?
yeah.
Well, you know, only way a person gonna overcome that is fellowship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fellowship to where we could get together and you could feel whole. Because you know what I'm saying? When you go to scriptures like Isaiah chapter 26 verse 3, it tell you that, you know, the Lord Yahweh, when you keep your mind on him, he keep you in perfect peace.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Yahweh in all things. You know what I'm saying? Not just one perspective. So that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody attention, they focus on this way, that way, instead of focus on the Father. And right now, we in the last days of evil rulership. Your mind can't be on nothing but the Father right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want your perfect peace? Put your mind on the Father. That's why he's sending his sons all throughout the earth right now to pop up.
Right.
The whole world waiting on the manifestation of the sons of Yuhei Waf. Hey, Beth Noom Sophie, Yuhei Waf. Hey, we here. Seek out, reach out. You know, individualism is a destructive force.
Right.
You know, Satan number one tool to do what? Divide and conquer. So if I got you feeling like you different, then I'm different, then get what? Me and you will never link up, big bro.
Exactly.
Y'all start linking up.
Right.
It don't matter where we at, man. We link up, man. Some things that we get together and do, it don't even require money.
Exactly.
Feel me?
Right.
Y'all reach out. Whoever got no problem, whoever feeling like that, you got to reach out.
So fellowship,
bro. Fellowship.
Right. What would you? Because not everybody's open to fellowship. Like, because you said everyone might not feel like they're the same as you, right? Because like someone may see the turban. Is that the correct?
Turban, diadem.
Okay, turban, and they might feel distraught or discouraged or intimidated even. So in my mind, like, how would you approach the children? How would you approach the youth? Because in my head, the children are the future. We're gonna everybody must die.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So really, it would take us to be able to speak to the children in a way where they can understand what it is they're actually being taught.
I agree with you, big bro. It's all about the children. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You see me going out, every time you see me going out, it's with the children.
Right.
Because that's who it's about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know, we had influencers and role models that wasn't positive role models. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So now in the last days of evil rulership, we got more men that's popping up. And what our job is not to be focused on no grown, rebellious men and women. It's to go after the children, like you say.
Right.
To teach them what? Economical pillars.
Right.
Teach them spiritual pillars. Teach them social pillars. Teach them economical pillars, educational pillars. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, us reaching out to those kids.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm looking around. I look around and the whole neighborhood and it's downtrodden.
Yeah.
When I see other people who not us, they circling the block. They taking over the block and they doing it in a legal way.
Right.
So it's a lot of stuff that our children don't know. That's why Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 say what? Our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Yeah. So what are some of the things that we can teach our children? That's the question.
That's the question.
You know what I'm saying? That's the question. We got to teach our children how to hustle, bro.
Right, so
you feel what I'm saying? We got to teach our children how to build economical pillars. We got to show them how to go get the money, how to use that money and pay themselves 10%, pay Yahweh 10%, they sell 10%. We need to show them how to go get what is called peddler's license. Well, that only costs $85 at the courthouse. Well, they could go and get liquidation sales. You know how little baby say, oh, he went to Gucci store, spent $7,500 on a leather coat? Well, you take that $1,000, you can get a whole rack on a liquidation sale. You feel what I'm saying? You could go get wholesale deals at warehouses where you could go get it for a low price, and then you could come back and sell it at a lower retail price. You feel what I'm saying? So these are some of the things, bro, that we need to be teaching our children. I'm looking around the neighborhood, big bro. They circling the block, even with the economy, dealing with what I'm gonna say, far as housing.
Okay.
Housing. They taking over the housing, and what our people don't know. It's easy to do because all you gotta do, you go down to the clerk court and you go to the foreclosure floor. This is some of the things we need to be teaching our children. Yeah. You go down to the you go up to the foreclosure floor. You tell the clerk, hey, I want to see the index for foreclosure homes. She gonna give you the index. You look for all the houses that don't have liens or errors. Right. You tell the clerk, hey man, I want to take over the property. She gonna say, you got some money? Yeah, I got some money. How much you got? You give her $10. It don't cost nothing. Right. She gonna give you what is called a bill of a sale. Right. You take that bill of a sale, because now you got authority over that property.
Exactly.
Huh? Exactly. Then once you get authority over that property, you know, man got to come out and praise the property. He gonna come out and see you. You got a bill of sale? Yeah, I got a bill of sale. Right. Okay, well come on. He gonna let you know how much it costs to get that house back up and running, and how much it gonna be for you to pay your tax at the end of the year. And get what he gonna give you too, big bro? He gonna give you what is called a bill of a sale. So now you got 2 bill of a sale collateral that you can take to 3 different banks to get the money to fix that house up. You see the flip? Yeah. Why our children ain't doing it? Right. Why they ain't teaching us this? Right. So you want to talk about what we gonna be teaching the children and what I the nation of Yahweh, got to teach the children? This what we on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, another thing that came to mind, you said you're going around the neighborhoods and you see certain things. I don't think a lot of people know about community gardens and the importance of community gardens, right? We talked earlier about diets and how important a diet is to mindfulness and just a balance within the human, you know. So these days we're eating a lot of processed foods in the grocery store. So I think one of those things we could be teaching the kids is how to harvest, how to grow, how to, do these things that, they're not being taught in school.
And that's the good thing that you said, nigga. We got brothers that's already out here. We got brothers that's already. Hey, they say the harvest is ripe, but the reapers is few. So y'all could go ahead and add one. But I want to say salute to all the brothers that's already been out here holding it up, not down. You feel what I'm saying? We got a good brother right here, Mon. This brother been holding it up. You know what I'm saying? When you talking about farming, they already doing that. Right. The nation of Yahweh already doing that. Yes, you might look up, man, and not see us coming in buildings in large numbers. Yeah, that's the script. Right. But it's sap in the root. Right. You know what I'm saying? You might look at the tree and don't see no leaves, but it's sap in the root. Yes. The information that we getting is spread from mouth to ear, person to person, house to house. And those who receive this message, they rejoice. So it's an honor, brother, you even be here. That's why I tell you, total robot. Yeah. Thank you again. Yes, you know what I'm saying? To be able to speak, because they try to put a muzzle on us, fam. Right. They don't let us speak. People don't speak like this. Right. Huh?
Cool. Yeah, man. So this question's a little touchy, right? Because I feel like we did speak on a lot of the things when we were talking about what the children would be taught, right? So I say, what can the black community do to help them survive this crisis of inflation? Right? Inflation is a big thing that's happening right now.
I'm glad you asked that. You know what I'm saying? You invited the word here, so let's let the word speak right quick, bro. They gonna let the word speak right quick. Because y'all answer, you gonna answer everything. We gonna go to Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 7 through 12. We gonna go to Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 7 through 12. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let Yahweh speak. You know, Yahweh is the word. You, hey, Wav, hey. Pronouncing all language Yahweh. And it reads, Then I returned and saw vanity under the sun, and there's one alone, and there's not a second. Yeah, have neither child nor brother, yet is there no end of all his labor? Neither his eye satisfied with riches, neither said he, for who do I labor? And bereave my soul of good. This is also vanity. Yeah, it is a sore travail. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he to have another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? If one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And threefold cord is not quickly broken. It's hard to try to come at us, bro. We're a team.
Right.
Feel me? Right. It's easy, bro. They don't care if you become a millionaire, billionaire by yourself. They got a problem when we doing it as a family.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
So my point is this, bro. We got to go back to the same concept that everybody used when they came over here, bro. Look around, bro. No disrespect, no pun attention to the ones they call Haitian, to the ones they call Cuban, all Spanish people. They're my brothers, but they came over here with a good concept. They stayed in the same household, bro. All along. They got their pennies up. They got their chips up. They work together. They put their ego to the side. But how can two or more work together unless they agree? Right. So we got to start getting on the same concept of what's the motto. Marcus Garvey said it way back then. Yahweh say, do that which is good. He say what? One God, one mind, one love, one action. That's the only way it's going to work, bro. We operate around each other and orbit around the sun, bro, in unity and harmony.
Yes, sir.
And answer your question. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you riled me up with that one, man, because, boy, listen.
You know, hey, that's what I'm here
Well, you riled me up with that one. Shout out to this brother, man. Y'all already know they coming out soon. Nori Pictures. Y'all support this brother, man. They the real one. Soon as I got out, this brother supported me, man. Y'all make sure y'all support him, man, because I'm definitely going to support him. You feel me?
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Talk.
Yeah. Noir Pictures.
Noir. I said it wrong. Noir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Noir Pictures.
All right.
And so, I want to say, because we really touched on a lot of these things already. Here I say, how important is fitness to you?
Okay, we greet each other every day and we say what? Shalom Aleichem. Right. In Hebrew, that means may peace be upon you. But when you define the word shalom, the root word is shalom. And it means what? It means to be whole. It means to be fit. So you know what I'm saying? So being fit is definitely important, big bro. When I first came into it, you know what I'm saying, brother named Prince Gabriel, he the one let Yahweh use him to raise me up by the lion paw. You know, one of the things that he taught me, he said, let me tell you something, little bro. He said, we made out of 3 dimensions. Mentally, spiritually, and physically. He said, if you don't exercise all 3, he said, your equilibrium will be off. You'll get agitated fast. You get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And your mind, it just feel like everything closing in on you. So you got to exercise all 3 of those dimensions. So to answer your question, that's definitely important. That's why I say shalom to you. When I tell you shalom, I see you fit. Yeah. I ain't going to say it to you if I don't see you fit.
Exactly.
Not just on the physical set right here too.
Exactly.
Feel me? When I say shalom aleichem to you, that means I'm telling you, I see, okay, boy, you, yeah. The peace come from within you first.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I can wish it on you, but I got to see it in you.
Yes, sir.
Praise Yahweh. We definitely in the building.
We in the building.
Definitely in the building. Judah, Yahudah, 4th tribe. We here.
So, where would one learn about the nation of Yahweh if they don't know? Like, is there a website? Is there material?
Yeah, we got material. We got website. We got material that we'll go to at the end of the show. We'll let y'all know where y'all can go, where y'all can learn about the nation of Yahweh. Because one thing about the nation of Yahweh, all the civilians and the citizens of the nation of Yahweh, they are smart. They are amusingly clever. You know what I'm saying? All of them are sagacious. You know what I mean? These some good people to be around because they love and they moral. You know what I mean? This the best people to be around. So y'all get a chance to meet those of the nation of Yahweh. You know, it's a lot of us that out here that different groups, and you'll get us misconstrued with different groups. But when you go and you study what the nation of Yahweh teach us, you will see it's nothing but good.
Right.
But they throw bricks at us, and I don't know why, but we take them bricks and we build with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we brainwash it. We gonna wash all that negativity off your mind, and we gonna clean it up. Yeah, we gonna wash the brain. We wash brains real good.
So this last question that I have is something I actually researched recently, right? And the way documentaries and media is set up, you know, there's 3 sides to a story.
That's right.
You know, so I recently read a article about a documentary on Yahweh, right? When he went to jail for attempted murder. So for somebody that is looking to be a part of something new, a part of something fresh, like for me, I don't let someone dictate how I feel about another person just based off of what they're telling me. I have to see things with my own eyes. I'm a show and tell kind of guy. You feel me? My mom said I'm stubborn in that way because you know, if somebody say, hey, yo, they shooting on 3rd Street, don't go on 3rd Street. I'll probably be on 3rd Street. You know, not because they're shooting, but because I'm not just going to believe what you're telling me.
That's right. I understand what you're saying.
I got to actually be there.
I understand what you're saying.
So with that type of stigmatism on the nation of Yahweh, do you feel like it's going to be difficult to build up the nation of Yahweh? Because this documentary came out in 2019.
Well, one thing about it, big bro, this movement has started in the ancient times. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh came on the scene in 1979.
Right.
It's 2024 in the lunar sense. I'm right here in your face, big bro. Whether I'm here or not, Yahweh will gonna be done.
Yes.
Feel what I'm saying? Whether any other brothers that say they doing, Yahweh will still gonna be done. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
So tell me a little bit more about the lunar. You said lunar time.
You know, you got lunar and you got solar. But before we transition and switch lanes, I want to address what you just said because that's stigma. See, that's when I get out because I'm qualified. I'm able to be resurrected.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So when people come up with that stigma and they want to know about Yahweh, guess what? They give me a chance to expound. Because guess what? I can show you the same thing in biblical history 2,000 years ago with the one they say they believe in, they call Jesus. Yeah, everybody right now, they screaming Jesus. Guess what? When they went to the court, I could take you right to the scripture. The judge say, man, why y'all charging this man? What accusation y'all accusing this man of? They say, man, we bring him to you because he accused, not something that he did. He accused of being a malefactor. Big bro. Wisdom is the principal thing. With all your getting, you got to get an understanding. You feel what I'm saying? The Bible is the book of wisdom. You ain't going to get nothing but wisdom out of there. You want to get you some understanding, you got to go get you some dictionary because the dictionary is going to break it down and it's going to give you the sense. Now look, they said they accused him 2,000 years ago of being what? A malefactor, right? Okay, now look up malefactor. Got what malefactor say? A criminal, a murderer, a racketeer, a child molester. I can keep going. Look up racketeer. See, a lot of people, they just lean on their own understanding. And the Bible is past, present, and future at the very same time. And the same thing that happened 2,000 years ago is happening right now. Yeah. Prophecies are being fulfilled. So guess what? That same man of God that came 2,000 years ago, they say BC, before Christ. How you come before Christ? That's a whole nother story. But guess what? The same thing that was prophesied that happened back then, because that's an allegory. The people, the places, the events, and the objects, they all stand for and suggest something totally different. So guess what? When the Son of Yahweh come on the scene in the end times, like he was prophesied, he going to be accused with them same things. He will come on the scene right now. Yeah. They going to be saying he a malefactor. Right. They going to be saying, oh, he a criminal. They going to hit him with the RICO. Huh? You going to have people coming around him with all white on, saying prayer Yahweh, but when they go back out, they out there smacking. So get what they're getting together with Yahweh and the nation of Yahweh getting accused of. Them murders. Huh? You got brothers coming to the temple with all white on saying prayer Yahweh. But when they go back out, they setting stuff on fire. Huh? So when people see that, cameras everywhere, witnesses everywhere, yeah, what they say? They say that's them Yahwehs. You see how the RICO, the umbrella, all the charges coming about? It wasn't something that Yahweh but Yahweh do. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 1 through. Read all of it. Y'all don't know the script. That's why they teach y'all that what? The Old Testament don't count no more. Because if you believe the Old Testament don't count no more, guess what? You'll never know the script. You'll never know the script. So, bro, when that statement right there come, I get off on it. As you can see, I promise you I get off on it because I'm qualified.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. That's one of the reasons why I brought you on this
Yeah,
show,
big bro.
You know, because one of the things that you said was, you know, if you're searching for wisdom, you could look into the Bible, but if you're looking for your own to get your own understanding, you should get a dictionary.
That's
because
right.
words are power. Something I want to speak on. What does the word hood mean to you?
Hood?
Yeah.
Hood. I mean, I take the H off of there and put a G on it and put good. You know what I'm saying? Because these times, right, I can't tell you what the young generation or what mean when they say hood.
Right.
I think of something that's degraded. Right. I think of something that's poverty stricken. Exactly. I think of something that's, you know what I'm saying, that I don't place I don't want to be.
Right.
When you tell me hood,
right.
Yeah, even though we from that's not what we want to be at. That's what we forced to be at. We ain't asked to be over here.
Right.
These people brought over here against our will, in shackles and chains. And they stole our knowledge, our culture, our history, our language. They took our God from us, everything. You know what I'm saying? Right now today, bro. And we still down here strong. We still down here. Man, they can't break us. Ain't nothing to break us. Huh? Ain't nothing to break us, man. We the strongest men on this earth. We got the strongest women on this earth. I hope the whole world know that. Ain't no breaking Yahudah. Yithrow mean he who rule as Yahweh. We will prevail. Off top.
Something so when I think of the word hood, like you said, it is a degrading term. It seems negative, you know, but that's at the end of neighborhood. You know, like this is a hood. You know, to hide and to cover yourself. You know what I'm saying? The hood of a car, like to cover something. So in my head, it's like words like that have been used to degrade and bring down the black community. Because like when people think, okay, that's the hood, that's the ghetto. Like for example, I was going to the studio last night to visit a friend, and my mom was like, "Oh, did you know that the studio was in the hood?" And I was like, "Dang," you know. So I'm like, I got to bring this up tomorrow because why is it the hood? Why is it considered the hood? Just because, you know, poverty-stricken individuals live here, or is it because the way?
Hey, man, when you look at it right now,
complexes are set up?
Hey, big bro, when you look at it right now, it really ain't no hood no more. Cause the houses that was in the hood, all them houses went up, and they $1 million houses now. So you can't really say they hoods no more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can't really say them hood, man. I'm from Miami. Houses around the Poker Beam, where was the lowest poverty-stricken area. All them houses are $1 million now. So it really ain't the hood no more.
Right,
but it's still the people still around about. You know, that's why they call it what? Urban development, gentrification, where they trying to build it up and move everybody that was old out, but when they build it up, they ain't letting everybody move back in. So, you know, that's why they trying to clean up their hood. They definitely doing it. You see Wynwood? Man, when I was gone, Wynwood was downtrodden. Wynwood ain't look like that.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? You see how they kicked everybody out, build it up. Y'all ain't coming back over here. Go on down south somewhere and try somewhere. And that's how they doing it everywhere. So, yeah.
Okay. So, we're gonna stop here, right? But I want to invite Brother Amon on here to speak on your behalf and, you know, speak on some of the things that he witnessed before you did you know him before he went in, or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Met him in.
Okay, no, so he met you in just to speak on some things and then you know, say some remarks. But I'm very, very glad that you were on my show today. And you're my first guest. So thank you so much for being first. Thank you so much. You know, I invited two other gentlemen. They're not here. You know, that's nothing against them, but you know.
Maybe next time. There'll be a next time. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. We showed up. We showed out. We got so much energy in this building. You know, they probably, you know, it's all right.
Right. Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason, man. Before I go, like I said, I want to say again, man, thank you, big bro, Total Robot, for inviting me out.
Yes, sir.
You know, yourself equals myself. When I look at you, I see the same God that's in me, that's in you. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I like about you, one thing y'all get to know about this brother, is what y'all teach us is that this. He said, you want to know what your charm is?
Mm-hmm.
He said, you want to know what your charisma is?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what your magnetism is? He said, it all revolves around your personality.
Right.
Your personality is your charm. Your personality is your charisma. Your personality is your magnetism, what draw people to you and make them want to be around you. Then on the flip side, it also could be used to make a person don't want to be around you.
Right.
Because you know how it be when people got messed up attitude.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, what I want to say about you, bro, you got good charisma. You got magnetism. You see, I done drove all the way from Miami. I got here about 40 minutes. I was on the pedal, you heard me?
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Trust
All right, praise Yahweh Shalom, man. I enjoy
Shalom,
sharing my
shalom,
energy, man.
shalom.
I'll talk. Give me some, man. Praise Yahweh. Judy in the building. Yes, sir. Much love, fam. It's good to see you, fam. I'm going to greet you. Shalom. Praise. I know that brother right there. Solid. Yes, sir. What's up, baby? Come on, y'all boys stand right here right quick, fam. Let that brother do his thing.
Okay, welcome. Introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are.
Well, first I'm going to say shalom.
Shalom.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, sir.
My name is Amon Ben Yahweh. Yes, sir.
All right. And tell my audience a little bit about who you are and in relation to who this gentleman is next to you.
Well, I will tell you a little bit about him. I met Brother Yithrow when he was incarcerated. And I met him first in a prison called Okeechobee. Very disciplined group of brothers. They transferred him to South Bay. I was glad to see him there. It was a little closer. So I know Brother Yithrow from the institution, but I knew he was going to be a plus for righteousness when he came out.
Right.
What really excites me about this, I was with Yahweh Ben Yahweh. I've been a part of the nation of Yahweh under the teachings of Yahweh Ben Yahweh since 1981. He started in 1979. But I was with him when he first started the prison ministry. So for me to go in the prison and see Brother Yithrow, who was raised up by Yahweh Ben Yahweh in the prison, to see that work being fulfilled by Yahweh Ben Yahweh is still really touching to me.
Right.
And I met many brothers that are that have been in the tomb, as the brothers call it. But I'd say of all of my brothers that's been incarcerated and still incarcerated, you're there for a reason. You're there to study so that when you come out, you can teach. So you want to take this time to perfect yourself, to purify yourself from all immorality, so when Yahweh release you, and don't pay no attention that you physically bound. Yahweh said he's going to open the prison doors in the institutions and the prison doors out here. So it's about the work so for me to see Yahweh Ben Yahweh work being fulfilled, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
So when you see brother Yithrow with all his excitement, he's excited about Yahweh. He was in prison, got excited about Yahweh, and now he's out here with his level of excitement. He's just excited.
Right.
See, one thing they never wanted to happen is us to find out who we are.
Right.
See, Yahweh Ben Yahweh came to teach us that we are God's. We are his children. We have the same mental capabilities that he has. They never wanted us to ever find that out because they read the script also where it say we'll do a greater work. A greater work than Yahweh Ben Yahweh? Who are we?
Right.
See, we need to realize who we are. He came to give us himself. You have several other brothers right here. These brothers was in the institution. My brother Eliakim, who I talk to on a regular basis, spend quality time. We have fun in Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
Brother Azariah, just met him. See, the interesting thing about him, when he got out, he looked for us. He didn't just go back in the world. He got out and he looked for us. He walked in the class praising Yahweh. Well, he learned that in the institution.
Right.
And he came out and he'll tell you, I came out here to serve Yahweh.
Yeah.
I came out here to continue Yahweh ben Yahweh's work. The other brother back here in the back, I hope the camera can see him. How old are you, brother?
I'm 32.
What?
32.
Man, I thought you was 18.
Me too. I thought the same thing.
So this brother is 32.
Mm-hmm.
But see, he's under the influence of Yithrow.
Mm-hmm.
He's under the influence. So for him to be a witness to see where his relative came out in this state of mind, that's a good thing. You asked a question about the nation of Yahweh is simply the nation of God. All good people want to be a part of the nation of God.
Right.
They just didn't know he had a nation.
Mm-hmm.
We just know his name is Yahweh. So we're in search of all good people. We're not in search of color, because we have witnessed the trials and tribulations of the nation of Yahweh is because of some black people who pretended to be. But that's fine. We're happy. We're more experienced now than ever. It's not. When Yahweh came, the nation of Yahweh was wide open. You can't be a part of the nation of Yahweh now just because. Because we have standards. We have morality. We have ways, and yes, we do judge. Yes, you better believe it. You make judgments every day. I like this, I don't like that. That's judging. You like ice cream, you don't like ice cream. You're judging. And Yahweh ben Yahweh give us the permission. That's why he taught us morality, so that we can make a proper and righteous judgment. Because we're not looking for unrighteous people. We're looking for righteous people. And if we find you to be unrighteous, we will show you the door. Because we're not looking for you. Praise Yahweh. So thank you for bringing Brother Yithrow on. Thank you for allowing me to speak in the same venue with my brother. I love him. It's good to see him on this side, you know. And guess what? When I went to South Bay the other day, he wasn't there, but yes, he was. Yahweh was still there. So brothers, take this time to prepare yourself for rulership. And when you talk, we got to represent Yahweh. See, he was merciful to us. We can't never forget that. And we're in search of all good people. So regardless of your race, creed, or color, if you good, then we consider you family. Well, no longer will we allow the devil to separate us based on color. The only thing gonna separate us if you immoral, and we'll show you where the door is.
No, that's right.
So before we leave,
Yes, sir.
I'm under the understanding that you're about to open up a vegan restaurant. Can you tell people about that a
Oh
little
my
bit?
goodness, yes. See, y'all talked about diet.
Okay.
See, it's imperative. See, our community suffer from high blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes. That's because of diet. So we're going to introduce, and the name of the restaurant is called Yahweh Vegan 27.
Vegan 27.
Vegan 27. Now you're talking about some good food, brother.
Don't see about it.
Listen, you're talking about some good food.
Right.
And the customer service, brother.
Hospitality.
See, we're going to treat you like we treat Yahweh. Because one of our teachings is how you treat the least one of mine is how we treat you. So we're going to treat people like they're Yahweh himself in the flesh. So you can't come. We're going to exhibit the ultimate love, the ultimate spirit of hospitality. All of our businesses in the past was all nationalities came there.
That's
So
right.
I'm extremely excited.
Okay.
Yahweh on the building now.
Right.
On the building right now. We're just doing some few touch-ups and things. But if you want good food, if you want the spirit of hospitality, if you want to be treated like Yahweh himself, you must come to this restaurant.
Yes, all right.
Come see about it.
Yeah. Sounds like a good
And coming soon. Matter of fact, we put up the sign the day of tomorrow. Coming soon.
Yes, sir. Nice. Well, yeah, thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming. And it was a pleasure speaking with both of you. Y'all stay tuned for the COS Livin podcast.
All right, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We'll be back.
All right. Well, I'm going to say Yahweh love you. Yahweh love you. And we love you. And you know what? let's all good people come together and make the world good again.
Praise God.
However, that we're making progress in this country. No. I will never say that progress is being made. If you stick a knife in my back 9 inches and pull it out 6 inches, there's no progress. You pull it all the way out, that's not progress. The progress is healing the wound that blew me. And they haven't even got to pull a knife out, much less try and heal the wound. You have the only, is this the knife is it?